the search continues for missing Hailey Dunn.
We want answers.
I just hope she makes it home safe and sound.
Only named suspect in this case.
I started being told he's just a hurdle we can't get around.
We are begging him. Just tell us where to find him.
Sean, if you had nothing to hide, I really wish you would talk to the investigators.
I'm clueless.
The boyfriend saying what a huge toll this has taken on him. But guess what?
Adkins watches them search day after day from the front porch of the house.
Well, it makes you just want to walk up there and, you know, slap them.
Sean Adkins is a suspect in this case.
Where is 13-year-old cheerleader Hailey Dunn? We are taking your calls live. I want to go back to Rupa Mikulaneni. For those of you just joining us, Rupa, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. What are police telling you?
Well, police are saying that this is absolutely a criminal investigation. They suspect foul play. Their #1 suspect is Sean Adkins. However, they have said that they do have other serious suspects. They absolutely refuse to name those suspects, and the reason they gave is because they are trying to protect their investigation, Nancy. They don't want to alert those other suspects that, in fact, those people are suspects, so they end up covering their tracks.
Rupa, you are there in Hailey's home. Tell me what police searched while they were there and what you see in Hailey's room.
Right, Nancy, the police searched this home several times, and most recently they searched a crevice in an area underneath the home. They searched Hailey's bedroom. They've searched all the bedrooms. They've taken whatever evidence they could possibly gather. They are processing this evidence, and today I was told an example of such a process would be, in fact, Hailey's bed sheets were removed, and police forensic tests are being conducted on her bed sheets. This was an example that they gave. They're not saying that they actually believe for sure or for certain that Hailey was sexually molested, but this is a possibility. They are searching for motive here, Nancy, and so the bottom line is that they are looking for any possible evidence that could suggest any type of abuse, any type of a reason to hurt this child, anything. And the police have also said that they are not close to making an arrest right now, but they do have some strong reasons to believe certain individuals are involved in Hailey's disappearance, and at this point they are looking for any bodily fluids, evidence, anything that would suggest that Hailey has been injured. They don't have that evidence at this point. Forensic evidence suggesting that she is dead or that she has been injured. This is what they need.
To Billy Dunn, this is Hailey's mother joining us live there in her home. Billy, what did cops tell you about taking Hailey's bed sheets?
I just know when they came in and searched the house, they took a few things, which they're more than welcome to take any and everything they need. I didn't notice the sheet was missing for a couple of days. I did tell them to take it for the hounds, but yes, they kept it. And they can keep it, get anything they need.
Billy, what are they telling you about the investigation?
Not a whole lot more than everybody else. They do tell me I don't want them to be too focused on Sean. I want them to look everywhere, which they reassure me they are. They have different people looking at different areas. As long as I can believe that Hailey's alive, I'm going to choose to believe that. But they do tell me they're looking everywhere.
Back to Jane Casares, legal correspondent in session. Jane, sulfuric acid has taken center stage in police search today. What do you know?
Well, isn't it interesting that when you look at a community that they may know the waste, what someone may use in a homicide. This is West Texas. This is oil well country. He worked on the rigs, and sulfuric acid is something that's used to dig the holes, and they believe that that can be, in a sense, a murder weapon, something that can be used during the commission of a homicide.
Let's go back to Linda in Florida. We had to go to our commercial break. Linda, back to your question, dear. What were you saying?
I have a couple of comments, and I mean no disrespect to the mother. God bless them. But it is my own personal thinking. Since Sean is going around with this mask and the apron and the machete knife and really showing it off and bragging, I wonder if police have not thought that he could have used exactly that and killed her. I think there may be another case like your little girl with the amputee leg. I think she may very well be passed. She may have lost all of her limbs.
Lord.
And I think this apron and mask and knife has a lot to do with it. And I believe his car will have a lot to do with it.
Speaking of his car, out to Rupert Michelinani, did you go and try to ask Sean Atkins, the former live-in boyfriend, questions today? What happened?
All right, Nancy, I went over to the place where he is staying. I believe he's staying with his grandmother right now. And I was told when I knocked on the door, I spoke with a relative. His aunt answered the phone, very kind, spoke with me, said, look, he's not here. And she said that she believes him to be innocent and that he is being portrayed badly and in a negative light by the police, and it's incorrect. She absolutely professed his innocence, said that he's having a very tough time dealing with all this. She said he was not home and was not able to comment. Now, later, I went to the police department and spoke with law enforcement, and I asked them, is he under 24-hour surveillance? They said he absolutely is, and he never leaves that house. He was more than likely at home when I did knock on that door, is what they believe.
Well, Rupa, wasn't his shiny black truck parked right outside the house where you could see it?
Well, I believe that is a shiny black pickup truck outside the house. This is his uncle's car, apparently, and he does use that. And yes, the car was parked right in front, Nancy.
So, I mean, if he's going to go somewhere, he's got to use that vehicle. And there it is parked right out front. And they told you he wasn't home?
Right, they told me he was not home, but police say that he's almost always at home.
I want to go back to Billy Dunn, back to the question the caller presented earlier, between 7 and 9 a.m. Why? Why? Let's see that ping record again, Liz, the map. Why would he go into work, Billy, take a look at his boss, 6 a.m., take a sip of soda, and walk out? Then tell you he got fired or quit or some such story as that, when the boss said that's not what happened at all. He just turned around and walked out. Well, then his pings place him back around your home between 6:30 and 7 a.m. Then between 7 and 9, nothing. Then the pings put him at his mother's house around 9 up until 2:40 p.m. What do you see in that scenario, Billy Dunn? What's he doing back around your home?
I don't know. That's all stuff I need a lot of answers to, that we all need a lot of answers to.
Well, have you tried to ask him?
No.
Why?
I haven't spoke with him. He'll send a text every now and then, but I haven't asked him, why did you come back to the house? He never let me know that. I didn't know that until the affidavits came out and showed his pings, that he had come back here first, then to Big Spring.
Well, why haven't you asked him?
I haven't spoke with him.
Yes, I know that. My question is why? I would want to know why. What were you doing back around my house?
I want to know too.
Well, then why haven't you asked him? Oh, because did the cops tell you not to talk to him?
No. When I call over there, they don't let me talk to him. They won't put him on the phone.
Well, what about a cell phone?
He doesn't have a cell phone. I
So
mean,
when
if he
you
texts
call
me, I
over
can
there,
definitely
what do they
text
say?
back and ask
Well, text him.
that Sean can't talk to you.
He can't talk to you, or he won't talk to you? Because obviously he can still speak.
Per his lawyer, he can't talk to me.
So his lawyer, man, that was like pulling a tooth. His lawyer has told him not to talk to you? It's okay. His lawyer has told him not to talk to you?
Right.
Why?
I don't know. There's a lot of questions I have, and I guess that's why. Also, I have gone over there with Texas Rangers to try to get him to come talk. Sean, you need to talk. It'll just be 2 guys. There's a lot of answers you can provide, and that's probably why they're not wanting me to talk to him.
No, this is not like her at all.
Any reason, you think, as to why she might have run away?
Well, I'm clueless. Yes.